Tank and Coach show today. We got a special guest in the house. Yeah, man. He owned the West End Mall. If you seen Booty Talk, West Coast Productions, this man behind everything. Nah, I'm just talking, man. This is our first guest, man. Ray is a great friend of mine. He's like a brother to me, man. I'm happy that he came to the show today to bless his knowledge, his presence, man. Taught me so much game. Little history. Met back in 16 or 17 on the job. Was a contractor for Amazon. He took me under his wing. He was my trainer. And you know, it's like I'm trying to just do the trainer job, but it got more in depth, man. He schooled me. He dropped a lot of knowledge on just life itself, man. Even stuff off the radar about life itself, man. I'm blessed that God has put me in the path to meet this brother, man. He has schooled me a lot on a lot of stuff. So I asked when he come to the, bless his knowledge to the game, what's going on. He gonna dissect some things. He gonna be ignorant. Nah, just playing. But he gonna, I'm glad he's here, man. Say no less, man. Y'all show your love for my boy Ray, man.
What up, Ray?
Yeah, I appreciate that introduction, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you on the show, man. Yeah, man. So where you from, Ray?
I'm originally from Conyers, Georgia.
Okay.
For those that are listening, it's a smaller town about 20 miles east of Atlanta, I-20 East. Actually, don't have a lot of sports history there, but we've got a lot of other people who've done a lot of great things in other fields. The most notable recent one is probably Grady Jerry. He went to high school out there, Rockdale County High School, the same high school I went to. So, yeah, from Conyers, Georgia, just on the other side, just other side of DeKalb County. So.
That's what's up, man.
Rockdale County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's still Atlanta, though,
The outskirts, like the nugget outside, the little turd. It ain't part of the big turd. You dig the little turd and stuff.
Right. Yeah. You know how we is, man.
Right.
It's grown a lot out there. We had the equestrian events in the 96 Olympics was in Conyers.
Oh, see, look at that. Boy, no history, but he just.
Yeah.
See, I told you, I told y'all, man.
I went and saw that too. That was the first time I saw horses and stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
and I could walk to it. We live right by it. So,
okay, man. They was out there.
Man, them was big too, but
yeah,
big, you don't get too close to them.
Right. Okay,
yeah, man.
What you got, Tank, man?
Hey, man. I just, man. It was a good weekend, man. I got to see the NBA All-Star game, man.
Right, out there in the Bay Area.
Yeah, man.
E40 Fonzarelli, Too Short in the house.
Yeah, man.
Drew down, in the West Coast. Everybody don't know about the Bay Area, dog.
Right, man.
So, having it in San Francisco was the best thing about NBA All-Star Weekend because you got to say the Bay.
Right.
And this is horrible.
Oh,
this
man.
is horrible.
And we can't get about Sweetie, man. They had Sweetie Pie on there too.
Yeah, Sweetie, right.
Got to show some love. The
like,
sexy Sweetie Pie.
Hold up. Right.
They said Sweetie. This is how you know the All-Star Weekend was bad. They brought up Sweetie. Kevin Hart did his thing too.
Right.
Yeah.
Steph Curry won the MVP.
What do y'all think about it? I'm just because I got my druthers.
I didn't watch it. I just saw clips. I think the NBA altogether is trash, and I say that it's not eye catching what it used to be. Everybody want to be a chief. Everybody want to pick that team and this team. It's just no authenticity in basketball no more. It's a circus. It's not organized. The ratings have declined. The only thing I watched was 3-point shootout. I did hear about Steph Curry winning the MVP, and he didn't even deserve to be All-Star. The fans voted him in. It's overrated. It's just watered down. It's kind of like over pouring the Kool-Aid, putting too much water in the Kool-Aid. That's what it is.
Man, I disagree, man. Okay. I loved it, man. I like it because it's entertainment, man. Got to bring the people in because the big problem was that people were saying it was getting boring, and they wanted some excitement. So that's why Curry and Durant them got together and they created this new format for the NBA All-Star game. They had like a 3-point contest with the fans. You know what I'm saying? So and even though Curry wasn't a part of it, which I think he should have been a part of the 3-point contest, knowing that this is probably his last year.
It's not. It's okay. So where's the authenticity of that? If you got all these superstars, Kevin Durant, Curry, LeBron, let's say they're all on one team, and you got the East Coast, the other team, that's not as talented as them. It's not competitive. They just gonna blow them out. It's gonna be like, people shooting. There's no defense. It's not authentic no more. There's no authenticity in this basketball. Like you said, it's a show. It's a clown show coming there. Everybody on the red carpet. It's like I said. It was boring. It was trash. I just heard that Curry did win the MVP or whatever. I don't think Steph Curry is that good. I think he's a great shooter. I'm not gonna take. If you take away his shoot, what can he do? What can he do? He don't pass the ball. He don't play defense. He can't run an offense. What can he do besides shoot? I'll wait.
I'm gonna pass the ball. What do you think about that, Ray?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you why I agree with him on the Steph Curry ain't that good. Because I don't like when people. Okay, I've been watching basketball since 1986. Ironically, the first game I watched with my pop was when Jordan scored 63 on Boston. That was the very first game I ever saw. And I was 7 years old. I don't think you can rank Curry as a top 5 point guard because Magic, Isaiah, John Stockton, Jason Kidd, even Steve Nash,
they ran an offense.
They can affect the game without scoring.
Exactly. There we go, church.
Well, I say, man, kick Steve Nash out of there, man, and you got to put Curry right there.
No, I don't think Nash is better than Curry.
Curry over Nash.
Yeah, I don't think Nash is better than Curry, but I'm just saying.
Overall,
yes,
I would put Westbrook over Curry. The only thing I don't like about Westbrook, he can't shoot and he got so many turnovers. But as far as athleticism, rebounds, assists, defense, that's Westbrook all day. Curry can't do none of that. All he do is shoot from half court.
He shoot, and he get to that basket, man.
He shooting from half court.
Yeah, both. Yeah, I mean they both get to that basket.
Get to that basket.
Thing is, what I don't like about this era, man, is the point guard now they so much more shooting. You'll call them a one, but they shoot and score so much more that you kind of like I don't see the point guard part.
Can't play no defense. None. No defense. Can't run off. Well, they don't have. Well, defense don't exist no more in the NBA. But if Curry was playing in the 80s, the 90s, the bad boy era, Curry would be. He'd be off the bench. He'd be like a Rex Chapman or Mark Price or Steve Kerr coming to brush.
Don't do Mark Price like that. Don't do Georgia Tech like that, man.
Hey, but I'm saying he would be average, dude. He would not be good in the 80s and 90s. He would be just an average player that could shoot. That's what be it.
The only thing I can say about now is toughness.
There's no toughness in the league.
There's no toughness.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Say
no,
that.
no,
no fire.
No.
But when it comes to like talent and just shooting,
I agree with you, but that's all. That's the only thing you presented me that he can shoot. That's it.
Right.
You can't say no defense, no offense, no nothing.
Because these players, to me, I don't think Michael Jordan would last in this league when it comes to just everybody being on Michael Jordan level. It's a lot of Michael Jordans out here right now, man.
It's prime. Jordan would dominate this game.
What? You said who?
It's a lot of Michael Jordans in this game today, man.
There's a lot of Michael
Jordans
in this game.
I'm glad you stopped that.
I want you to elaborate on that.
Hey, man, what I'm saying is, like the players back then, the power forwards couldn't shoot back then. The centers couldn't shoot back then. The small forwards gonna get you average of 8 points.
Karl Malone was a pretty decent shooter. And Karl Malone, he was a pretty decent 15, 20,
Carl had a mid-range.
Yeah, he had a mid-range game. David Robinson,
had a mid-range.
Yeah, yeah, back him up, right?
Barkley can shoot.
All right.
Kevin Garnett
Dominique can shoot.
Kevin who?
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett, yeah, absolutely.
All right, but how many Kevin Garnett?
Larry Bird.
How many what?
You got Embiid. You can go down the list now. You probably have about 30.
I see what you getting. Like a center don't supposed to be shooting threes. No,
right.
I'm with you on that. So it was more level. It was more discipline. David Robinson, he blocked. He had that paint. I'm with you on that. There's none of that nowadays. Now it's just anybody can shoot a 3-pointer. It don't matter if it's the power forward, the center, whoever. And it wasn't like that back then. It was more structured. It was more discipline. Right. Just like the Worm. All he did was got rebounds and play defense. That's what they need him for.
Right.
There's no structure now in the NBA today's game. And that's why I think the NBA is trash because everybody want to go out there and shoot threes and run around the court.
But when you say it's a whole lot of Jordans out here, what do you mean by that?
Man, you got a lot of. What I mean by that is you got a lot of players in the NBA now can get you 30.
I guess he's saying from a scoring aspect.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but Jordan worked for his though. He worked for his. It was people, a lot of defense people.
Here's the thing: you got to think. A lot of times now, there's nobody in the paint, man. I've never. I
guess he's saying from a scoring aspect. I see where you're coming from a scoring aspect.
There's some scorers, but not Jordan. Man, Jordan in this league, and I know people want to, especially the LeBron fans, but Jordan, man, it's easy 40 a night in this league. Easy.
Speaking of Michael Jordan, it was his birthday, y'all. So y'all, I'm from Chicago. I got to give Michael Jordan his pride. Happy birthday, Mike.
62.
Happy birthday,
Mike. 62.
Yeah. Mike ain't crossing nobody.
No, he's just sitting down looking at y'all keep buying my shoes.
Mike 62, and we still talking about
it. Right. So he just celebrated.
The All-Star game for me, I think when they switched it up to that picking teams format, which because your boy Lou was losing all them All-Star games, and he just got with the commissioner Adam Jellyback Silver.
Right.
He just got with him, and he's just like, "No, man, let's switch it up. The top two vote getters, and see what happens now when you ruin the All-Star game, because if you picking players instead of letting the fans and pick the starters and coaches and stuff pick the reserve, now the two top vote getters are picking the player.
That's what I said.
Whoever the last 2 or 3 is like, your word, I'm last. So they're going to the All-Star game
basketball.
Like,
it's like pick up basketball.
Word, I'm last. Okay.
Because I was kind of upset because they act like they didn't want to let my boy in, Trae Young.
I ain't watched the game, so I don't know who played. I heard that LeBron sat out, and I thought that was very unselfish because you could have had somebody else took your spot. You did announce of the game, like, look, I don't want to play. And LeBron has a major impact on the league. I don't care what nobody said. He runs the NBA. You can't tell me that he runs the NBA.
I do agree with that.
That's his NBA, and that's what it is because
he run Adam Silver. That's the problem.
Well, he run that too, and I don't like him either. He can go back where he came from. But
Adam Silver need a goatee or something. He needs some kind of help. He need a fade or something. He need it. But give me a pee-wee. I just need some help.
That was very selfish of him. Like the game, you just don't want to play. You could have had a lot of other people that was more deserving to go to the game if you decide you didn't want to go. And I just thought that was very selfish.
I didn't like the rosters. You got Sabonis. You're averaging 20 and 14, almost 15 rebounds.
And didn't make it.
You didn't make it.
Exactly.
Trae Young is 20 and 11.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not as an alternate. You got it.
Right. And we talked about them. Talked about a couple of weeks ago. And I didn't like how Trae Young got in.
Like you don't even know that dude from Houston name that made the All-Star team. Don't nobody know it.
Don't nobody know it. That's true, man.
So yeah.
So man, it's been a lot going on in the news today,
Ooh, man. Delta and them planes, boy. It's like a plane saga every week.
Right, man.
Yeah, I'm so
Luckily, nobody died, so thank God. So shout out to the Delta family. Hope everything is good over there.
Big up.
But that's crazy.
Crazy, man.
That's really the only airline I fly, man.
Right. You think, because Delta's number one.
Because if you fly Spirit, you'll be a Spirit. You mess with Spirit. You'll be a Spirit.
You ain't lying, but the way Delta flipped over, like they had on Stacey Adams, man.
I thought Denzel was their pilot.
Hey, man.
But yeah, so everything was cool. Yeah, so what y'all take? You still gonna fly? Y'all chilling? What y'all gonna do?
Oh man.
I mean, I'm chilling unless I got to, man.
No flying.
If it's within 10 hours. I'm driving. I'm taking a road trip.
What about you? What about you?
Hey man, you know me. I say gas the carb, man.
Man. He said you on plane restriction right now.
Right. You got to have the Pratt Warriors.
It's crazy because I kind of want to go home and get some pizza, and it's like, I'm scared. And I don't want to drive no 12 hours.
Hey.
And I don't want to do the Megabus or Greyhound, so I'm looking like, whew.
It ain't really driving ain't that, but some people just can't drive. Me, I can drive pretty far. I'm cool with it.
I got to take naps. I'm old.
I don't want to get on the plane.
I got to take naps. We drove forward. Let me go to this rest stop. Yeah, I got to stop eating.
Sit down and eat.
Yeah.
I got to respect anybody that can fly to Europe and Africa and Australia and all that. For all them out, hey, much respect. But if I go to those places, it's going to have to be like a package deal. Because if I go to Europe, I'm not going to one country. I'm going to the whole thing. Yeah, I can't just.
But man, I said this on the last show, man. I really think it's a hole in the firmament, man. Cause these planes just been sliding and flipping and dropping. Like, what's going on? Like the suction
Yeah.
You know, from the blaze, something ain't right, man. It ain't right, people.
Speaking of airlines, you know they making cuts again, and I don't know if Trump is behind that, but Southwest is cutting. They laying off people. So
Well, Southwest is like Soul Plane, man. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
But they
Southwest,
making
it's like
cuts.
but Southwest is like the half corner of the country. Like
I mean,
the
but
half
yeah, but they
side,
making
like,
cuts off Southwest. So
Right.
I don't know. People to blame Trump. I'll leave that to y'all. But yeah, they're making cuts off Southwest. I like Southwest though. Southwest is cool. Southwest is like a good alternative. Delta, of course, is number one, but Southwest is like a good
I
alternative
just
to
stick
me.
with Delta.
You
Only
get
other
them sick- you
one
get
I
them-
flew was AirTran. Y'all remember AirTran?
Oh right.
the only other one
Then
outside
they
of Delta.
merged, right?
I merged with somebody. Who was it that merged?
Probably Southwest.
I think it was Southwest.
Yeah,
I think it was
Southwest.
Southwest. I
Yeah,
think so.
I'm on.
Don't
the
quote
Delta.
me on it. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, it's like an alternative. Like if I get that a good deal, then I'll fly Southwest. But yeah, but depending on how good they get.
I only
Spirit,
been Delta, man.
here, Spirit, no.
Nah, I'm not getting on Spirit.
I pass.
I'd
No.
I'd rather get on a horse and buggy. than get on Spirit, man.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky not guilty.
Hey,
Y'all
man.
got to film me.
Hey, man. They was trying to say was it a real gun or was it a starter pistol? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then 50 Cent put away there. He's like, I bet y'all 500,000 he beat them charges, and 50 wins again. So
50 always win.
Yeah, no, right? It don't matter what it is, but ASAP Rocky's now guilty. I'm like, hey, y'all,
With her no singing. That girl cannot sing.
Yeah, but she very supportive though.
Yeah, she very
Yeah,
supportive.
She is. Yeah, she's definitely supportive. I don't know. The rap industry is very interesting because these guys keep coming up with these random issues.
Uh-oh.
I shot
Jay-Z,
at somebody.
right.
Right.
I hit
Jay-Z,
somebody with a
right.
bottle.
Yeah.
It was molesting people.
People, yeah.
I don't know if you
Jay-Z
can say that. My
Jay-Z
fault.
said, I just beat the charges. I'm grateful.
I don't
Thank
know.
God for all that.
It's just weird.
Hope,
man. Like you hear it all the time. Like, what's going on with that? Like,
Yeah.
it's always something.
You need to be quiet. I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, and you always hear about the sex trafficking dealing with
Right.
the rappers
Yeah.
and stuff. Like it's always something surrounding them.
Yeah, it's always something, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Jay-Z, he's about to do countersuit. They dropped they dropped the
Charges.
lawsuit. Yeah, yes, they dropped the lawsuit. He said, "I'm about to go out there." He said, "Yeah, you Beyonce got in my ear. I just got to go sue him." So he's about to take action against Tony Busby, I believe. That's the lawyer that represented the girl, right? So he's about to take action against him. So that's gonna be interesting.
And he,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
he don't have a choice but to do it because it'll make him look good.
Yeah, because it could just be a ploy, man. It could not really be a real thing, but you got to get that stank off your name,
Right,
you got to get that
right,
stank
man.
on you off your name. Because I don't like the society we live in now. Because if somebody makes up something on you and says it on social media,
It's like
everybody's going to just naturally
They gonna go with
believe
it.
and
Yeah.
they could know you personally.
Right. They gonna go with it, man.
Right.
They gonna-
And then you got to sit there like, and then once you quit, everybody like, oh, we knew you didn't do that.
yeah.
OJ got to quit it, and they still said
He did it. Yep. And,
Hey, come on, man. Like,
and no, he had the bad knees, man.
right. That part,
OJ was
that
not
part.
running nobody down.
Right, nah, man, you can't. He barely got away in the Bronco.
Yeah. He didn't even try that. He was in the back. He was
Right.
hiding. Al, you got good knees. Go ahead, Al.
Where the ice hot, man.
Right.
So speaking of other news, Queen B got 4 tours coming to Atlanta. She she won the Grammy the other Cowboy album, country album. I said Cowboy album.
Same
Cowboy
thing.
called her
Cowboy,
right.
country, it's all the same.
So she said Crazy Love. She said she added 4 shows in Atlanta. Atlanta's like one of her big main supporters in the U.S. So they got 4 shows in Mercedes Benz and like
I think she should have stuck with R&B.
I'm not. I haven't heard the country album, so I don't know. But you got Rob Stapleton. A lot of people were kind of pissed off that
Because it was
because those
not-
are dedicated country artists. They are dedicated.
But-
Like Rob Staten, Garth Brooks.
Right.
Faith Hill. A lot of them are dedicated to that particular craft. They haven't.
And
You
it's-
haven't seen Garth Brooks do no R&B or no rap or nothing. They stick in their lane.
But country came from us, man.
Yeah.
So why not?
I mean,
Yeah,
it did. But how many country black artists you really
But you got
see
to
of
think
us,
what
though?
she was doing with the country. If you hear the lyrics and things, it was more. It was kind of like
R&B-ish.
R&B, kind of the twerky kind of.
So she was kind of just tampering
and
with
then
the country.
everybody has to congratulate Beyonce when they win an award, and then they give her a country music award. No, I got to stop this bee. I don't care about the beehive.
but
This is my camera. I don't care about the beehive. that album was not good. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it. I don't know, but
no.
she does have a gospel album coming out too. You going to be a guest appearance on the Ray?
Absolutely.
But you know who we do got to thank for that country, man? Little Richard, man.
Yeah.
Little Richard and my
true.
man, I cannot forget his name.
Not James
Chuck
Brown.
Berry.
Chuck Berry, yeah. Chuck
Chuck
Berry, yeah.
his love. We got to get Chuck his love.
We got to get to them, man. Hey, man, so what are y'all thinking about, man? What's going on with the rationing out the eggs, man?
Well, you know, Cracker Barrel stepping up. Cracker Barrel said, look, you get some egg dish, we're going to give you reward points to get you some free stuff. So, and we're not going to go up on the eggs. Right. Now, Cracker Barrel been through their lawsuits with the black and stuff, but Cracker Barrel, as of late, I done seen managers with tattoos and piercings. So, Hey, I'm just saying, like they're not going to go up on the egg prices. They're going to they're holding their ground.
Yeah, they're not, but they saying that the eggs went up significantly, man.
Oh, in the stores and stuff,
went
right.
$3 to $5 this year.
Yeah, what's the name? Went from I know the Dollar General. I used to get my dozen eggs up there. It went from $4 to $6.50.
Ooh!
And I was like, nah, I'm cool on eggs. I just buy a chicken.
Yeah, man. So it. Yeah,
I wonder if you can find a chicken on Marketplace.
I
might hit somebody else for a chicken. How much a chicken?
You go out there in Buford, Georgia.
You can't find them because it was like, 13 million hens just gone. They up out of here, man. The bird flu just.
They passed.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I thought you meant somebody took them. I was like, they.
That's why it ain't no eggs. Yeah.
I don't know if I want them eggs, but they sick.
That's the problem. That's why they. I mean, some of those places, like a lot of the stores, like Trader Joe's. I think I'm not sure, like Walmart and all that. They like some of the people they like giving out one egg. You know, they just ration them out.
I'm not really a big egg person. I got to be in the mood, so I haven't I don't have eggs at the house now. Like I got to be in the mood to have some eggs. I'm not really a big because eggs cause mucus. It gets you sick if you eat too many. It has protein in them, but it can make you sick. So I'm not trying to scare people. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just not really a big. I got to be in the mood to eat eggs. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know,
are you saying you're a closeted vegan?
Hell nah, ain't no damn vegan. Hell nah. Speaking of news, man, Outkast. They inductee into the Hall of Fame, man. They're one of the nominees, man.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. Let me specify that. They be like,
Man, I don't want to sound like a hater, man.
No, but you got Outkast.
Not hating on them. I'm gonna explain it.
No, but you got Outkast, Bad Company, Black Crowes, Mariah Carey, popular name, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Billy Idol, Joy Division, New Order, Cyndi Lauper, saying time after time. She's in there as well. Mana, Oasis, Fish, Soundgarden, and White Stripes. So they are the 2025 nominees. So shout out to Outkast.
Shout out to Outkast, man.
They changed the culture of just not Atlanta, but just music all around, man. Right. Yeah, so big ups to them.
Here's what I don't like about rappers being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To me, we should have a Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
I'm with you.
And I'm not mad at the guys for getting awards because they were voted in that, but I'm conflicted because you got rock and roll and you have hip hop. Hip hop is not rock and roll. Rock and roll is
rock and roll. Right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want.
So you felt like we should have our own.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to just try to fit in.
Right.
We could have our own.
Right. But Mariah Carey's not rock and roll either, though. She's more pop.
I mean, even her, I mean,
pop.
there's some people that's pop too. I mean, it's not just rap. There's people that's pop too. It's like this is rock.
She
and
did
roll.
some R&B here and there, but her music come from pop mostly.
Yeah. Okay. So I think like hip hop should be tied with R&B.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's what. That's fair. That's fair.
But rock and roll, like if I want to listen to rock and roll, it doesn't sound nothing like hip hop.
Right. Because it'll be R&B because you had your Curtis Blows, Hotel, Motel,
like
Holiday Inn, say what, and that kind of mixture. You know,
like when I think rock and roll, if I listen, which I listen to a lot of them, not a lot, but I've listened to a lot of rock and roll, from old to to the newer stuff. It's just not. They should have their own thing, and hip hop should have their own thing. You know, so
So Beyonce got to lead country.
yeah, 'cause she's not good at it. She's not good at it, Beehive. She's not good at it.
Hey, if Beyonce and fans of them come at that, I'm like, hey, this way he stay. He stay right here, y'all. Nah,
Hey, y'all can give my address and keep the heat off, y'all. It's cool. I take the heat.
nah.
Beyonce got a huge following.
Oh, I know, right?
And one thing I can say about her though, but she's a hard worker.
She's a consistent worker. I give you that. I agree 100%.
Oh
with
yeah.
that. Oh yeah.
And she put out some good music though. She actually do. So
I only like maybe 1 or 2 songs, and that's to cater to you, even though she doesn't do that to Jason.
that drunk in love.
I think she had a run where she had some hits.
Yeah, to cater to you, I'm like, all right.
But it's like I don't think she has a classic album. Like
I don't know.
From start to finish.
You talking about solo or just Destiny Child?
Solo. I would go solo.
Oh, solo? Oh, okay.
The Destiny Child show don't got it.
Boy, they gonna come back and you can't talk about it. Hey, this address is 525. Speaking of news, man, prayers up to KC, man. He suffered pneumonia. You know they was about to start a tour. Him and his brother, the Haley brother,
KC and JoJo.
So
okay.
JoJo,
Yeah.
I mean, no, KC sick. No, I want to say the one that that be struggling.
But you got to put them together. Though.
Right.
Yeah,
but he's sick, so prayers to him. Get better, man. He was going on tour, but they had to cancel tour because he's fighting pneumonia. So,
Boy, them boys, what you think, man? Because they've been through it. They've been through it, but they
alcoholism. I think
coke.
everything.
yeah.
But they one of the best duos, man.
No, they made some bangers,
God,
man. Jodeci made some bangers, man.
Yes,
Even when they was a
sir.
group, and when they split, they did they thing.
Yeah, man.
La.
Yeah, everybody can't hit that.
Right,
that.
exactly.
Yeah,
R.
everybody
Kelly
can
wrote
hit
that
it.
song,
Yeah.
so
Didn't they try to go to gospel a little bit too?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if they tried to do it record wise, but I think they were talking about it.
Talking about it, right.
But that's man.
Other news, man. Rapper wearing a dress, Kid Cudi, and then he holding the white dude hand,
Yeah.
like.
This starting to be his cup of tea.
This
This ain't the first time.
Right. This second, this is a long dress too.
Yeah,
He sold
like,
his soul.
Well, I don't know,
I think he had on the Cinderella slippers, and one of them flew off.
man. And also other news, man. My Chicago favorite R. Kelly, man. He tried to appeal his 30-year sentence. Them judge said no. They did Deborah Cox on him and said
Oh,
That they said you gotta get you a new lawyer because that judge said hell no, go and get back in that cell.
nobody wants to be here.
R. Kelly, yeah, I was like maybe he had a chance,
All
but
he had to do was keep making hits, man.
Yeah, he can sing his way out though.
Yeah. He gets
but the
back
judge didn't care for his music, so that's why they denied his appeal. So better
Yeah,
luck next time, R. Kelly, man. I still rock your music though, dog. I still believe I can fly though, even though I can't.
Yeah,
So
he need to believe he can fly. Maybe he can get up out of there because
Yeah, he gonna have to fly. He gonna have to be not Hitch. Wasn't my Hancock. He gonna have to be Hancock to get up out that mud.
yeah, man.
Did y'all hear about LeVar Ball getting a foot amputated?
yeah, I heard about that, but they didn't know if it was diabetes.
say what it
related.
was.
Right.
Yeah, that's a diabetes issue.
You think
man.
so?
Anytime you get your foot just randomly amputated, oh man, that's straight diabetes. You know, he ain't even make it to the pre. They was like,
Yeah, he diabetic.
he's diabetical. You know,
Damn.
The only other thing I could think of is a blood flow issue.
yeah.
That's the only other thing other than
Yeah,
diabetes.
that's what I was saying, but I don't know.
He had a rubber band on his ankle, but that's
getting his foot
diabetes,
cut off.
man. That's foot. But we never, you know, what are y'all thinking about in Cincinnati? What it was, Lincoln Heights or something like that, where the neo-Nazi was on the bridge.
Oh yeah, and then the police came out there and told them like, "Hey, you need to chill, lady."
Yeah, man. But, and the community was upset about
Yeah,
that because they
yeah.
felt like the police took up for the
The
neo-Nazis.
Nazis, right?
okay.
Couldn't be in Atlanta. Oh,
nah,
no!
man.
You go to West End and do that shit.
Nah, it ain't gonna work. You know they tried that back in the 90s and they put gates up and it didn't work, man.
Nah.
People were throwing bottles and everything. Man.
Them Nazis ain't gonna come to no black area hood. No.
What were they on the bridge for?
Cincinnati. Oh, they were protesting.
Right, it's
What they were
protesting.
In a black area.
I don't.
In a black area?
Yeah, in a black area.
Oh,
bro.
they weren't having it there either in Cincinnati.
Oh, no.
Because them guys were moving the officers out the way. It was like, man, move.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, talking about it ain't worth it. One guy was like, yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Them Ohio cats different, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, them Ohio cats different.
Yeah, man.
What's your take on Big Meats coming home concert got cancer? Is it another thing behind 50 bucks?
50 undefeated, man.
50 said he ain't got nothing to do with it, but it's like, I don't know, dog. Your concert got cancer, and Rick Ross like, the biggest boss got his cancer, you know. Let me go to a wing stop. But no.
You said Big Meech, what happened? He had cancer?
No, he had
cancer.
to come. He got canceled the show. He had to come home. You know, he got to prison, so they had Rick Ross had a show for him, Lil Baby, 42 Doug. A lot of artists were going to perform for him. And they said no, and they said 50 Cent had something to do with it.
Oh, Rick Ross is putting it on.
Yeah,
for me, it's weird to me, man. The fakest dude in rap trying to put on
not the real Rick Ross.
Yeah, you took the man likeness, not just his name. Bald head, thick beard. I'm like, you couldn't come up with another look.
What are you gonna call?
Well, see, haters like you. That's why you work the way you work, because I'm a boss, and that's why I own Holyfield House.
Well, he was gonna be the rapping probation officer.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I got more hits than you got. I got a plane. You got a plane?
I can't get urine sample. I'm ample. Like what? We not. Yeah, come on, man. We not. No.
I liked it Rick Ross when he first came out with the Hustling song, but then when he got caught up taking old boy name, I was like, oh. And a lot of these rappers don't betray that lifestyle.
Yeah,
a lot of them are actors.
But when you say I know Noriega. The real Noriega, come on, man. We doing too much now, man. We doing too much.
But you got to be honest. See, the real OGs, like I remember when real OGs got out the game and went straight into IT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or got a skill.
Got a skill, yeah.
Right,
See, they were smart. See, back then, the real OGs, they knew how to go send somebody up to the police station and say, let me see what their hours look like. Let me see what they, the shift change. You know what I'm saying? Then that change. Then you got these young cats come in the game and they don't know how the game goes. So they got out here and that's why the jail full now, because they didn't use their head. They didn't know when you get in trouble, you go out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They went taught like they took a lot of wooden nickels. You know what I'm saying? That's what these young cats do,
but
man.
Isn't it really bothersome? Doesn't everybody think about all the hoopla about Big Meech being free after you sold dope to your people?
Destroyed the community.
I mean, all we talking about, and every time I say that, they say, "Oh, the mob, they have the mob." No, I ain't worried about the mob.
So let me ask you this: 50 Cent is kind of like getting at Big Meech and Lil Meech and Rick. He's taking on 3 people. But I believe 50 Cent's hurt because when Lil Meech, he took him, he created the BF Med series show. It was a hit show, and he paid for his acting classes, so he felt like. And Lil Meech don't really have to do. He's kind of caught between two. But Big Meech is loyal to the money, like you said, because. He did his thing. He went to prison. He had a son to raise. He didn't think about the son. He was pretty busy getting his money. And allegedly, Rick Ross gave him some bread. That's what Lil Meech was talking about the podcast. 50 Cent screenshotting like a woman. And I think 50 Cent's hurt, but you got to understand the entertainment industry is cutthroat.
Yeah, it's cutthroat. 50 is super petty. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can look at it from the flip side. See, because it's still entertainment.
Yeah.
Because whenever 50 go in on somebody, it run their numbers up. So he ran Rick Ross' numbers up, man.
Yeah.
50 is a marketing genius, man.
100%. 100%.
I give him that.
Yeah.
I just feel like
and he had a bigger impact than Rick Ross did in the music industry. We talking about, come on, 10 million. Right. Has Rick Ross even sold 10 million albums altogether? How do you think he had?
I know he sold 10 million wings. Probably eating 10 million wings too.
I sold Wingstop. No,
but
yeah, man. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably have some more news on that next week. Probably, who knows?
Big Meech served this time, so I ain't all the way. But I just don't get it, man.
But now they trying to say he allegedly snitched. You know what I'm saying? To get out. Every time a black man get out of jail. Every time.
You think if I was going to snitch, I'm going to wait 30 years?
Right.
You know what? I'm tired of this, man. I got 6 months. I can't do it no more, man.
Right.
Look, I'm telling everybody, look, Blue Da Vinci.
Yeah.
It's a chick named Annie Jones. Detroit. You gonna do every time brother get out.
What y'all think about Google, man? Y'all heard what Google said? Pride Month, y'all Skittles, y'all can take y'all M&Ms and get up out of here. Black people, Black History Month, they took it off the calendar. They said, look, we not celebrating these events a month no more. What's y'all take on that? Big corporation.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, Google said no. Google said y'all gotta go. Black History Month, Pride Month. Juneteenth. A lot of those, important months, they.
Well, I mean, they have that right.
No,
that's their company.
Right.
I try not to get into all this, all that emotional stuff because I'm like that. If I got my company and I don't like something and I don't want you there, I don't want you there. I don't care what color you is.
Yeah, if you don't want me there, I'm not going there.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of Black History Month because, first of all, it's the shortest month. And then if you just focusing on 1 month, then the rest of the year, there ain't nobody going to pay it no attention.
Right. So,
yeah, I'm not a big fan of Black History Month. It should be a whole thing.
We spoke on that too.
Day,
like I spoke on that too. Like I'm not. I mean, it is market media wise, but like I told them, but Black History Month, we should be celebrating our ancestors, our parents that brought us up, and that's the same thing because y'all are fathers. So I know y'all had to upbring y'all kids, so we should celebrate y'all. So because you're trying to get your little ones into the right direction to mold them to be better to fit into society. So so I agree with that. It shouldn't be a Black History Month. It should be all around History Month. It shouldn't be no type of History Month. I mean, we should acknowledge. We should just acknowledge the people that did what they did. Like Black. I don't respect Rosa Parks. I don't know why people celebrating her for what.
The assistant.
And people probably gonna bash me and say, "Oh, you hating? You need to read your history. Read your history about Rosa Parks. It was a pregnant girl." I don't know her name off the rip, and I should know her name.
Teenage pregnant girl.
Pregnant girl refused to give her seat with the bus. So that people all around. Read
Black History Month. I respect my mom,
my family. 100%.
That's my Black history. That's who got me here, and that's who I spent most of my time with. I don't like to celebrate control holidays, because it's control.
Right.
And holidays, every month has a money-making holiday, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, it's marketing.
I mean, January has New Year's.
Yeah.
February has Valentine's Day.
Right.
March has what? What's in March? When's St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day, 13, 15, something like that.
April's got April Fool's Day and Easter. June's got, now we got Juneteenth, and it also has the Gay Pride Month.
Right.
July 4th of July.
Which been canceled.
Yeah. But they'll figure out something else to replace it with. Right. You got July 4th. August is back to school.
Oh, yeah. Damn, Ray. I was like,
September.
August ain't got shit, but damn, you hit it on
back
the
to school. September, Labor Day. October, we know what October is. We know what October, November, December is. It's a money-making holiday every month.
Yeah. I agree.
So, that's what it built on, man.
About that time.
So answer this question, man. What is the number one country in the world that got the most Black people? Number one country.
They got the most Black people?
I'll give you a hint.
Africa.
Country.
Yeah. I'll give you, it's not the U.S.
It's
a country. No, it's a country.
Not the country.
It's got to be in Africa.
No. No, Africa's a continent.
It's a continent.
I said country.
Country, okay, because they got a bunch of them in
Black people.
Most Black people in the world.
Ooh, I used to know this.
Y'all give up. Y'all don't know. Brazil.
Oh, I wanted to say Brazil.
Brazil. That's woo. Yeah, Brazil is number one for the more Black people in America.
Man, I was about to say in my family, man.
But Brazil big as hell, so I'm not really surprised by that. But yeah, I was
about to say Jefferson, Georgia.
Right.
That ain't even a country.
Right. Decatur, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What animal have the highest PSI bite?
Hippo.
You close though. No, you close.
A hyena?
You close. It's one of them. Gotta give up.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Hold on. Give me one more.
If I say it, you will know it because it's like if I say that one thing, you're gonna know it.
Grizzly bear.
No.
The big monkey, the ape.
The gorilla's on there. The gorilla, okay. But it's a shark.
Shark.
Yeah, great white shark.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that. I thought they got weak teeth, man.
Not a shark. No.
Man, I saw one in the water and one of his teeth flicked out while he was going, man.
You talking about Finding Nemo. Nemo don't count.
It was on one of them.
Nemo had false teeth.
What's the largest river in the world?
The Mississippi River.
No.
Amazon.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The largest island.
Oh, largest island, Australia.
Nah, you close though.
Florida. Florida is an island.
Right there, boom, just hands out. No, it's Greenland. It's green. It's Greenland.
Oh, that's right, Greenland.
Yeah,
is an
it's
island.
Greenland.
Just a little tease thing going on here, man. I like to do like brain teasers, man. Make you be like, oh, for real. No, man.
I learned something today.
Yeah, man. It's about that time to
wrap it on up, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Ray, thank you for coming to the show,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate y'all having me on.
Big ups, man.
You definitely welcome anytime. You can come back.
Yes, sir, man.
For sure, you
Appreciate
man.
it.
You can't talk about Beyonce next time.
Yeah,
they might
man.
be outside
We
waiting
love
on us.
Beyonce, man.
Because if they come and they start, sending me death threats on Instagram and social media, I'm about to say, I'm going to inbox them your address.
You know that Beehive, they can look up everything. So we're gonna find them.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
So
Do a facial recognition. See it.
So that's the time, man. This is the Tank and Cole, man. And it's to make moves and
Talk later.
Peace.
Later.